Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Jess. On my channel, I basically just share pregnancy, motherhood, budgeting stuff. We're on our journey to pay off a lot of debt. If that sounds like anything you want to stick around for, please hit the subscribe button and follow me on Instagram. I do upload every 3 days, so there is always a new video coming out. Today's video is going to be my 30-week pregnancy update. I am currently 30 weeks and 2 days pregnant. I don't have anything super structured for these videos when I do them. I just kind of talk about what's been going on. Basically, I use a couple apps, but the main app I pay attention to is the Bump app, and I'll put a little screenshot over here of what that looks like. The Bump app says that the baby is about the size of a zucchini. The average size at this time is about 15.7 inches and then 2.89 pounds. So, you know, getting big. I'll talk about this. It did say that right now, like, this is the point where the baby starts packing on more fat. And basically from here till the end, till delivery, the baby will gain about a ½ pound a week, which is crazy. Something that happened before I was 30 weeks, I was about 29 weeks. I did go in for my ultrasound. So if you're new and you don't know, I do get ultrasounds every 4 weeks because I have a cyst on my ovary, or a couple cysts on my ovary, and it's about 8 centimeters by 9 centimeters, you know, kind of like a couple ways they measure it. So it's pretty big. Like, I mean, it's a decent size. They've been just checking it to see if it's been getting bigger or smaller or whatever. And it's mostly stayed the same throughout the entire pregnancy. This time when they checked it, it's the same as it has been. It actually was showed a little bigger than last time, but it's just, the measurement can be off a little bit just depending on like how they're measuring it this time compared to last time. While they're doing the ultrasound, they also just go ahead and measure the baby. So the last update, I think I told you all that the baby was measuring 5 days ahead. And then this time the ultrasound tech was like, okay, so your baby is a little bit big. So she said that at 29 weeks, he was measuring 32 weeks. So he is currently measuring 3 weeks ahead. She said it could just be that he all of a sudden had a big growth spurt and that he'll start to even out here in the next couple weeks, or that he really just is gonna be a big baby. Not like huge, but you know, Mara was 8 pounds 9 ounces, or 8 pounds 10 ounces, and Jay was 8 pounds 3 ounces. So, you know, I'm looking at like an 8-pound baby no matter what, which is a good size. Like for me, I'm like super comfortable with 8 pounds or anything under 9 pounds, really. As long as he doesn't end up being over 9 pounds, I'm cool. So of course, besides like getting bigger and bigger and things stretching to accommodate for the growing baby, some symptoms I've been having, I've been really congested the last few weeks. I have been having a lot of like round ligament pain. That seems pretty normal. I do get winded pretty easily. I am basically like back to doing CrossFit workouts and stuff like that. I just don't like do heavy lifting or max outs or anything like that. And I seriously feel so, you know, pretty dang good at this point about those workouts. I really feel like really good, besides the fact that like there's an obstruction here. Like when I do step ups, I have to like step around my belly, or when I do deadlifts, I have to move my legs wider to be able to do it. But other than that, I feel like really super good, and I actually feel like I can move pretty well. I have had like a tiny bit of swelling in my feet or my ankles every once in a while, like if I have my feet down for a long time, or if I'm standing for a long time. And then just recently, the last few days, I've had a ton of low back pain and like cramping that I feel like before I'm gonna start my period. So that's been kind of weird. The biggest complaint, I guess I would say, I have right now is what I think is SPD, which is symphysis pubis dysfunction. And it's basically like where your ligaments loosen up really fast, or like more than they should at this moment, and like your pelvic bone kind of like rubs against the other side. I don't know, but it's super painful. So like when I get up, it hurts really bad the first couple steps I take, or like if I'm putting my pants on and I'm standing on one leg, it hurts really bad, or just a lot of one-legged things, or like when I roll over in bed and stuff. So yeah, I think that's something that just doesn't get any better. I just kind of have to deal with it. Cravings, I've been wanting like sweets, ice cream, just easy food, cereal, carbonated things like either soda. I try not to drink soda that much, but I just like the carbonation. And then there's like the carbonated waters. I could do those. I know they're not like the best tasting, but I just want carbonation. Something that we love to have for dinner is cream cheese chicken. It's basically just like chicken breast wrapped around a block of cream cheese. It's so freaking good, and we've been having it twice a week for the last few weeks. So if you've seen in previous videos, we did get a little bit of a tax return back, and we planned on using that money for anything left that we needed for the baby. If you've been around, you know that our last baby was a boy, so we just switched his room into the baby's room, and we didn't really have to switch anything besides bring the baby stuff back up. So we do have a lot of the big items like the crib and changing table, mini crib, a swing. We have a lot of the big things, but we just needed to get some things that we had gotten rid of. So I guess I'm going to talk a little bit about a couple of the things we've gotten. This isn't everything. I am going to do a baby boy like haul, like all the stuff that we have for him, old stuff, new stuff, anything that we think is important to use for a newborn baby, or like, 3 to 6 month baby. We've got pretty much everything we need besides a stockpile of diapers. But I do want to just show you a couple things that I got because I think it's fun to see. One thing I have been doing is going to a local store called Mommy and Me, and it is just like a gently used baby kid clothes store. They have maternity stuff too and toys. I can go there and get like 55-cent onesies or 95-cent onesies, and I just basically look through them and find the ones that like look the best, like they're pretty much in new condition, and I buy them. So I have something I've bought a bunch of are these Gerber organic, just like new. I have like 3 newborn onesies, and then I think 3 or 4 0 to 3 month onesies. I got a few short sleeve, and then I got some long sleeve. And the cool thing about these Gerber organic ones is the long sleeves have the little mitt things that flip over on their hands. So I plan on taking the long sleeve ones to the hospital because they usually are checking the baby quite often, so they don't need to be in a whole outfit. I just thought I'd put a onesie on them. Another one that I found at Mommy and Me that is really flippin' cute is just this little itty bitty teeny tiny onesie. He'll have to wear this like right away because it's a newborn size, but it just says banana baby, banana time, banana. We love bananas around here, so it was perfect. I don't have a lot of there's nothing fancy for this baby. It's onesies or pajama sleepers. But I thought this would be a good thing to invest in. And it's not even an investment because it was like $9, so it's super cheap. But it's a portable sound machine, and it has some different songs, just like 4 different songs. And anyway, you can turn it up and down. And then on the side here, you can like change the duration of how long you want it to be on. So we thought we'd buy that for this baby. Something I have always wanted to get for my children, but I have never done it just because it's kind of expensive and not really a necessity. But I thought if this is gonna be my last baby, potentially, I know we said that with Jay, but if might be my last baby, I might as well just do it. And since we had this money set aside to buy these items, I just went ahead and did it. I did get a set from Copper Pearl, and I love the quality. I do have a like nursing cover / car seat cover from Copper Pearl. It's just black, and I love the quality of the material. It's so soft and just easy to clean, so cozy and comfy. So I did want to get this set for the baby. So I got this set. I think this color is called Camel, but it's just this top knot hat. You can undo the knot actually to like if your baby's head is smaller to make it smaller. But I just have it how they sent it. And then it also came with a swaddle. So the nice thing about these swaddles that I haven't been able to experience is that they're stretchy. They're really, really super soft, but they're also stretchy. So you can like stretch it around the baby, and it's not like I always use the muslin swaddles and they work fine, they're whatever, but you can't get a super tight swaddle because they're not stretchy. So I'm really excited about this. I do think I might end up getting another swaddle. All right, last thing I'm really gonna talk about today, because I will have a video on this later, is this diaper caddy. So it just, right now it has all the stuff you need for diaper changes and all whatever. But I found this on Amazon. I will link any of this stuff below because a few of these things I got on Amazon. But basically, like, I have some soothies over here. I've got a nose sucker in here. I've got diapers, wipes, receiving blankets. I've got little diaper sacks. So really glad to have this. I can just take it wherever I am in the house and be able to change the baby's diaper. And then the last thing is a haka. So I just bought like the basic one. It's a smaller size. A lot of people use these when they're breastfeeding. In the beginning, like when the baby's on one side, they put this on the other side to just like get a little bit of milk at a time to create a stockpile without actually having to pump. I think that's gonna be it for my 30-week pregnancy update. I really hope that you liked it. Make sure that you stay tuned for the baby boy haul. I'll show you everything that I like to have starting out with a new baby. As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell because it will notify you when I upload a video, and we will see you tomorrow. All right, time to show you my bump, I guess. So this is like a men's shirt from Walmart. Anyway, here's with my shirt on. In real life, I seriously look so much bigger than this, for real. And then is with my shirt up. I do have stretch marks. This is my third baby, if you haven't been around. If I flex my stomach.